Hello!
Hello!
I'm Rick.
And I'm Heather.
And this is our monthly collaboration video with some of the other YouTubers that you'll see scrolling somewhere on the screen. This month's video is entitled, Heather,
Top Tips for Cheaper Touring in Your Campervan, or whatever unit you have. And apparently this was chosen by us.
Yeah. Do you know what? It was our pick and I'm regretting it already.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
So I'm regretting it already.
One way to save money is by joining the Camping and Caravanning Club, which does cost you £45. However, if you choose to use their DA rallies, which is what we're doing at the moment, we're on this site at £12 a night. The people on the field next to us have booked direct with the campsite and are paying £21 a night. So we've saved £30 of the £45 that you pay for the membership already this year, and we've already done several other DA rallies already, and we're going to be doing more as the summer and even into the winter goes on.
The slight disclaimer is you have got to want to do campsites where there are basic facilities sometimes. If you're wanting to do a campsite that's got, you know, a pub on site, a swimming pool on site, entertainment for the kids on site and stuff like that, it's going to be really difficult to try and save money to a degree because, you know, they've got you with stuff like that. We're quite lucky in the fact that we're just quite happy in our own company, in a field. And these ones, like Heather said, that are affiliated to a proper campsite. We're at a place called Dinnerth Hall Farm. It's a proper campsite, as Heather says, but because we've done it with the Camping and Caravanning Club, it's virtually half price for the night. And we can use exactly the same facilities, all the showers, all the, you know, the toilets and everything, all the rubbish facilities. It's all exactly the same. We just haven't booked it through the campsite. We've booked it through the Camping and Caravanning Club. And if you look at joining, as she says, they have an app called Out and About. That lists all of the things that you can do and book, and we did do a video about that as a standalone thing. I'll link that in the description below. So that is a massive saving, but as I say, you've really got to want to do rallies and stuff like that.
And obviously there's the CLCS sites, and that sort of thing. So you know, there are quite a few advantages of going with the camping clubs. Even though you're paying a one-off membership fee. Pay
the membership fee, but you do get your reduced rates. There's no doubt about it. You know, we don't want to touch too much on CLs and CSs because I'm sure everybody will go on that, but it does help to save a lot of money picking your smaller sites. Also, midweek savings, if you can. You know, you can often find midweek savings with a lot of sites, and we happen to have found one for an upcoming trip where we're actually on a Haven site and we're only paying £7 for the Sunday evening with electric,
with all the same facilities. So they are out there. You've just got to really look for them.
Another way we save money is by not using electric hookup pitches unless the time of year dictates it. Really, in the summer, and certainly even spring and autumn to a degree, you can get away with 1 or 2 nights easily without even worrying about your battery. There are slight battery management issues later on in the year, but on the whole, in April this year, for example, we did 5 nights off grid, no hookup, and we had no issues at all. By the middle of the afternoon, the batteries were fully charged and they were dumping amps. If you are wary of, you know, going off grid or thinking you need electric, just try the odd 1 or 2 nights. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Do you know what I mean? Your fridge won't go off. Nothing's gonna pack up or anything like that. So that does save a lot of money. You know, the difference between hookup and non-hookup pitches sometimes can be immense, and many's the time you've actually paid an extra tenner a night for no reason whatsoever. I think.
Yeah, look for some local sites. We've started looking at places near us. We live in the middle of the country, and the Peak District and areas around there, there's loads of different places that you can go to, walk to, cycle to, different places of interest, and obviously fuel prices being as they are,
yeah,
you know, travelling any distance, you're adding that on top of whatever your night's camping is, and your food and drinks and all this sort of thing.
yeah. And I think
so, you know, look to see what's actually local to you, because most people think that the only way you can have a holiday is if you go any distance.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's a bit of a culture thing, isn't it?
yeah,
You know?
some of the best ones we've had recently have been 15, 20 miles from home.
Yeah.
They really have. Another thing, while we're on the subject of, you know, local stuff and the price of fuel, which is the big killer at the minute, there's no doubt about it. The price of diesel and stuff for filling your van up or your car or whatever is mental. I think go through your kit in the van and actually only take with you what you need for that set holiday. I know it becomes a bit of a pain and some people can't do it, but we've got a load of shelving in the garage that we actually pick and choose all the items we take depending on what amount of time we're going for or what type of pitch we're going for, just really so that there's the least amount of stuff possible in the van at any one time, because obviously weight saving is a big issue. We've also recently started taking less water with us. I was terrible really for just filling up on the drive at home and just taking whatever and then draining it out when I got back, but we've tended to start taking less now and just topping up. Or what we do, we've gone back to taking a little jerry can with us, a little 10-litre jerry can, so that we can use the onboard water for stuff that, you know, we need to, like the flush on the toilet or whatever, and the jerry can can then be used to fill the kettle and stuff, and it's just easier to walk with the jerry can. It is literally just to save a bit of weight and stuff like that. And also lay off the right foot a bit. I'm setting the cruise control a few mile an hour different. I know it's all little things, but it does make a difference. It does make a difference. If we start going over 65 mile an hour, the fuel consumption is mental compared to less.
You could travel out of peak times to avoid traffic, so you're not sitting there with the engine running. And all
definitely.
This sort of thing.
Pick your travel times.
All things that will save you, you know, 1 or 2 or increase your MPG.
Yeah.
It sounds silly, but with the fuel prices being as they are, it will make a difference.
It will, yeah.
Another one is off-grid camping, because they don't like you calling it wild camping. It's not
wild camping unless you're in a tent.
I mean, technically we're off-grid today in a field, but
yeah, but no.
But yeah, off-grid more from a point of view of, you know, if you've not got facilities to be able to empty and fill and that sort of thing. If you're going to do a few nights like that, there are quite a few campsites, and certainly the Camping and Caravan Club do offer theirs is £7.65, where you can go to their campsites for 3 hours. There's only certain sites that allow it, but you can use all the facilities, so you can get yourself a shower, you can empty your toilet, you can fill your water and that sort of thing. There's a few campsites do that. Phone them ahead and see, you know, whether they offer that facility. Also, we've never done it, but we've chatted to people that use local leisure centres to go and have their shower. You know, pay for the swimming,
and just have a shower.
And then it sounds like a silly thing, but you know, those sort of things, so that you can still.
Yeah, you could then camp for free, if you like, on a wild camp, if you like, but still have your shower and fill up for a nominal amount.
Yeah.
And you have got to make compromises in the way that you camp, though. That's the thing. Like we've said, if you want to sit on a nice flashy campsite with all the amenities, you're just going to have to suck it up. But if you're going to want to go away more often, sometimes not slumming it, but you know, turning the comfort factor down a little will save you a lot of money. Right, so we will wrap this one up here. If you've watched this to the end, fair play. There is a card somewhere on the screen and a reminder that the other YouTubers taking part will have done a video in some other similar vein than this, probably a lot more professional.
Yeah, go and see what they have to say.
There'll be links below.
There are a few that are pretty good at
pretty good at this, unlike us. Links below in the description to all their videos, and we shall catch you on the next one in a month from now.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.